I welcome you to my live channel, YouTube Live. So, here I am today in front of you. I am thinking of giving some glimpses or giving you some hints or introduction about my upcoming new project. I'm thinking of is the title called Maunadolagina Shakti, means the power within silence. This power within silence, the concept, the story is structured in the way it reaches audience in multiple dimensions. When you think of the story, I'm planning and have prepared all this script and all the follow up is being done. So this film is going to be of not more than 5 minutes, a short film titled Maunadolagina Shakti. So I'm introducing this short film through my own YouTube channel called SRT 2396. So this story is somewhat, I can say, it is based on some original events. It can reach someone's heart when they hear the story. So indefinitely, I'm also planning if it is possible, I can release this same short story in multiple languages as English, possibly, and later on I'll think of some more if it is feasible. So to brief this story in a few words of mine, I can just say this is a short film where Mauna means silence, is the name of the characters, and the story is around a middle class family girl who is running her who is running through her everyday's life like a big which is a big stream of hurdles. Coming to the point, in short, let me come to the point and just explain the story. I'm just waiting if somebody is joining live, and then I'm narrating this story, which is coming in the name of power within the silence in Kannada language. So first of all, here the character name is Mauna, who is a middle class family girl who is having this responsibility called responsibility. Somebody's joined. Yeah, hi. I'll just explain in brief if you joined recently. I'm just giving some glimpses about my next upcoming project on my which I'm gonna release on my YouTube channel called which is coming up in Kannada language. Name title called Maunadolagina Shakti, which has meaning power within silence, which is a story of a middle class girl who is blended in the responsibility of uh, being the elder daughter and being responsible for every other thing she does in her community, and also she is a working professional, and how these difficulties will swallow all of her is the base of the story. So when the story begins, it is initially the character name is, I have earlier told mentioned that character name is Mauna. So what happens is she is just having her regular days at her own place. She'll be working from a far end, which is not near to her own locality. So she's working in some other locality, which is far away from her home. Her home, oftenly, what happens is there's always a point of controversy. I mean contradiction between her own thoughts with respect to any other thoughts they are coming up and cross questioning her own belief. So she is she is just thinking, why is this life so, I mean, why is it not so parallel as I'm thinking? But what happens is uh, it is very common. It can, I hope that it will reach few, at least few of the common middle class girls' life. So what I'm thinking is I'll just narrate in short, brief. Okay, this is a story which lies between the story goes. The communication is between Mauna, the character of the original character name in the film, and her mother. Okay, as the story begins, there is a sunrise. Sunrise, then alarm bell rings. As the alarm bell rings, it is six in the morning. So as on the alarm bell rings, Mauna she'll be awake. So she'll just have to recollect. Okay, I was having a good sound sleep at night, and I'm awake. I'm thankful to the universe. I'm thankful to the God who is saving this life, who is helping to serve me through serve many people around me through my own abilities. I'm thankful to God. And then she's just saying so much gratitude is much important to anybody, and for my life I'm grateful and I'm starting this day. She'll begin the day like this, and when she rushes to kitchen to have a cup of tea, then her phone rings. It is her mother's call. Then she takes a pause. Okay, I have to answer this now. So she'll pick up her mother's call. There is her mother's voice. Hello, Mauna. What are you doing? Then she says, Yes, Mom. I'm just awake and I'm preparing my coffee. How about you? Is her question to her mother. So mother answers, Yes, Mauna. We all have had coffee. And just, what's up? Okay, this is the question. Then Mauna slowly answers, Okay, that's fine. How about everyone? What are all doing? So her mother raises, Oh, everybody is doing fine at home. Then you are always being remembered since you had to hold all these responsibilities at home. Like equally, you're like a competitive shoulder to your father. All the family la- believes that you are the strong support to our family. So since you are living far, we feel the lack, like your importance we feel, and your gap, it is being realized. So we feel your your presence has meaningful impact on anybody you're around. You're such a strong person. You do everything. So these were my words, and my your father told that our girl is really very brave, brilliant, and she's very good at taking holding responsibilities. She'll do multiple tasks at the same time without taking much stress. She's so powerful. God has indeed blessed us with such a brave child. We're very proud of her. Were her father was. So her mother told this to Mauna. Then Mauna casually questions her mother, Why was father saying so much about me? Then her mother answers, Oh, yes, Mauna, it is since your father was talking to one of our neighbor yesterday. So he had told, Oh, your daughter is settled with a good amount of things in life, that is she is having a good responsible job. Why can't you think of getting her married to some good guy? Yes, that's how the question was framed, and the neighbor also said, "We also know your relatives were around, and they were also thinking of the same." So the common discussion came, and they have discussed it. And later, mother had framed question to Mauna. This is our belief that you are responsible and you can take any other responsibility coming ahead. So we want you to get married soon. Then there was a pause between mother and Mauna's conversation. So Mauna said, Okay, mom, what you're saying is being understood, but for as of now, I can't immediately react on this. I'll take some time and to think and react you back when I come back from office. So this was a call. And then Mauna prepares herself and she enters office. There she goes in, and all her colleagues were smiling and they were welcoming her with a fruitful smile and all. So Mauna was happy. The day was cheerful. She was just enjoying with work and all. Then she had to go for lunch break. Then she receives another call by her friend. So she has to take the call and she answers her call. Oh, laughter starts. There was a laughter between both of the friends. They said, "Hey, how long have you been? I mean, we are not connected so much. There was a long gap. How are you doing?" And Mauna answers, "Yes, it was. But how about you? What are you doing? Why did you suddenly remember me on this time and after a long gap? I'm surprised. Tell me, what is the news?" So Mauna's friend answers on another, "Hey, there is a lot. I'm just willing to express my joy since I'm here to invite you on my daughter's first birthday. So you have to join it. It is compulsory. You should not miss it." Was the friend call. So Mona said, "Yes, it's fine. Definitely, I'll attend. Text me or share me the location. Text me the venue details. I'll definitely join." That's how Mauna and her friend conversation is going on. Then Mauna's next question to Mauna from her friend was, "Hey, what about your life? I've been just saying that you are succeeding in all the domains. Your career is too good. You're too good in your career. You're doing good in every other domain. So, how about your next goals? What is your next project? What are you doing up next?" I mean, her straight question was about Mauna's marriage. She just questioned, "How about seeing some guy and getting settled down?" But Mauna, she said, "Hey, why don't you just think? You remember, right? I was thinking of multiple strengths in me. I was just willing to succeed in what all paths I have planned for my life and to reach all of them at once. This is right age in my sense. So I'm not willing to just give up for any other reasons. Marriage might be a most important concept, but I do believe I respect that. But for me, right now, the age, I mean, is important to put all those efforts and make some hard works and excel in the possible ways I want to reach my goal. So this was all, and but Mauna's friend questioned, "Hey, this is not it. You're not doing right. I see. Your parents are bothered, and the society is making all the putting all the pressure on them. You should agree and see some guy in meantime and get married." "No, I'm not gonna compromise with anything now. Since morning I had received my mom's call. She was asking me for the same. I don't want to take any pressure right now. I will make the things happen the best way I'm planning in the future." So these were the conversations, and Mauna reacted that, "I will call you back on some time and we can catch up. I'm just going for lunch." So this is it. And after having lunch, Mauna went to a mirror. Mauna went to a washroom, and where she had seen a mirror. She was talking to her own reflection. All those mind visors started asking her, what are you doing, Mauna? What is this happening in your life? What are you questioning somebody? Why are you questioning somebody else when there is a question you should answer? These were all the questions they were framing, but Mauna was thinking, why those mind voices are teasing me so much? I need to answer all of them at once. She was thinking, and she suddenly decided, my goals, my life in this path is very important than any other thing right now. So I'm just taking some time and reflecting on them and reacting back to somebody who is questioning about them. So this was Mauna's stand, and she just, after the bell rings, she just leaves the office and she returns to home. And she was just waiting. Okay, I had sorted all those things and I have to make this clear to my parents. She was waiting, and then her mother calls again to make sure she is back from office. Yes, Mauna answers her mother call and she said, "Yes, mom, tell me. I just had tea. What about you?" Then her mother asks, "Yes, it is good that you have come from office and had tea too early. We are also preparing some tea and snacks here." "Yes, ma. Yes, daughter. What about the discussion we had in the morning? What is your take on the same? I wanted to know," your father is asking. So Mauna reacts, "Yes, mom, I understand. I have been thinking of the thing same whole day, but I have come to some conclusion that Rather than being taking a decision in hurry, we have to have some patience. We have to make our mind believe that this is right for our life at the right path and the right time. So I think, what are you thinking about my life is always it is right, but for now I want to take some time and phase so that it will give some insights to me to catch up the right thing. So please, mom, please understand and convey this to father as well, that I'll do a definite ma- proper approach or proper thing in upcoming days with all the balances in life without fail. I'll not compromise with any of my goals, any of my strengths, any of my upcoming projects for anything that is gonna get rushed into my life. So let things go on its own as much as slow as possible, and hopefully everything will be fine in some time shortly. I hope you believe the same. This was a conversation between Mauna and her mother appreciated her daughter's strength, how she is bold enough and brave enough to handle all those responsibilities along with this biggest responsibility that we are putting on her head. So she believed and she trusted and smiling. They all spoken and they kept the call. So this is how my story. Maybe this name or the story is the same of somebody on the other end, but I don't know if it relates or not. But it is pure imaginary story. This is what I'm gonna bring up in the form of short film. Somebody interested can view, join, and subscribe to my channel for upcoming more and more stories like this. This is it from my side. If somebody is willing to chat anything, let me know. Or somebody is willing to text anything, let me know. This story is coming up in Kannada. Yes, and many more interesting stories in my own script are coming in for the days. If interested, then please, if you have any story, let me know. I really want to appreciate somebody who is coming up with such a bold step, sharing their story, and which we can bring up in front of society, which can be inspiring to many other people on the other end who are watching you will be inspired. This is my belief. If you're strong, if you're bold, if you have this responsibility of uh, having this patience and perseverance to face the things as they are coming in your life and move ahead in your life, I appreciate that, and I welcome somebody if they are sharing their story. Please share it on my channel. I welcome you for further more and more interesting content on my channel. Thank you, and this is my live. That's it for today. Thank you. I'm closing my live session. Is there somebody watching live? I'm not getting if there's somebody. I'm not getting any text at all. Thank you.